frenzy.
Oh, what's this? Adam.
You wish.
We just started the show. Adam made a reference to let
Ian's
everyone
gonna
know.
make us listen to Less Than Jake.
You
Adam,
wish.
Adam wants to let us know that the ska bands he knows.
I was supposed to go see Less Than Jake, but I didn't go.
Really?
Newfound Glory and Less Than Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
That would have been sick.
that is.
How about this, Ian?
That is
Found
7th
Glory
grade.
Hole.
Newfound Glory Hole.
That's
and I'm
good.
their
That's
manager.
Yeah. We've got Ian Finance returning to the fucking program after prolonged absence. Good to have you, brother.
It's
Come
good to
town
be
Thank you.
favorite.
And by the way, brought treats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some delicious donuts.
And Ian, you've been in prison for.
Shout out Winston Bakery. I finally got out.
Yeah.
I'm on parole.
You want to talk
Ian's
about?
been in prison in Delaware for the last.
Yeah.
You want to?
Prison of my own mind.
You want to talk about doing hard time, Ian? Or
Yeah. I mean,
What
I
was
just
that
want to
like?
say, like, you know, it's really cool to be back, and I've really missed you guys.
He brought his
God.
own. He's
he's playing this from his cell phone.
You know, I
Yeah,
think
wait,
about
hold
you
on.
guys a lot.
Ian,
Ian, relax. We can figure this
we
out.
got
Plug
a-
this in. Plug
We got
it
a
in, dude.
wire now, so
Yeah, don't worry. Most of this fucking podcast is just
we
Playing
updated shit.
music.
Not only wire, we got this guy. We got,
Yes! Yes! Okay, I love you. Oh, dude. That plays when I look in the mirror in the morning.
So do you want to play your song and do your bit?
Yeah.
Are you reading from something? Or are you?
I'm
Did you write
trying to
something
speech.
You're the best.
he
guy.
wanted to read his McSweeney's piece, that his latest.
Yeah.
10 things I hate about you.
It's good to be back, and you know, we've spent time together.
Wow.
We've made memories. And no matter how far away from each other we are, we always come back together to make more.
That's so true, brother.
You know?
That's so fucking true.
And in life, it's not about the destination.
It's about
It's
the
about
fucking
the
journey. Absolutely.
That's right. And you were three guys I'll never forget.
Thanks, man. That means
No
a
matter
lot,
where we
dude.
go.
That means so much.
I'll always be with you.
Let it run for a while. This is a good fucking jam, dude.
It's applied. It's life.
It really does. Yeah, dude. You guys have middle school graduations and elementary school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here
This
it
is a
comes.
banger.
Bring it back. Let's hear it. I do. For better or worse.
That's awesome, man.
She listens to the whole thing.
That's us, guys. Friends forever.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Oh,
What-
you faded it out,
You like
too.
that slow
I like
What a
fade out?
fucking professional.
I know, dude. I know. I know.
You gotta go morning radio at a certain point. Ian.
Oh, I would love to.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You could have
You'd
a
be
show where
perfect
you could
for
have a
it.
show where you're both Howard Stern and Beetlejuice. You're both
You're all the guys.
Yeah,
and
that's-
Robin.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, you'd want to fuck Robin if she had a penis.
Yeah. What's the gay guy's name? Gay
Eric?
Eric.
Or no, that's Slow Eric.
No, there's
I don't know, one of those Coney Island freak shows.
Crackhead Bob.
High pitched Eric.
High pitch.
High-pitched
Yes.
Eric is
High-pitched
great.
Eric.
Yeah,
They're really mean to that guy.
I know. How much did you guys jerk off to Private Parts?
Never.
Remember that movie?
I actually, we
I never
talked
saw
about this a
Private
couple
Parts. We used
episodes
to
ago.
jack off to
We would
E.
jack off to the E Howard Stern,
Yes.
where they would have the
yes.
cameras.
A defining moment in my life was watching E. Howard Stern at night with my mom and one
Your
of my
mom?
buddies
And you were jacking off next to your
And-
mom?
under the blanket. And
No way.
we were no. A gal. We were talking about the different girls of the show, and my buddy was like, "She's hot." I was like, "No, she's not." Blah blah. And then a girl came on. I was like, now that's a woman. And she was trans.
Wow.
Jacking off
And
to
a light
Howard
bulb.
Stern.
Yeah. Look at this
Yeah.
curl.
That girl is hot.
Yeah.
Her voice is kind of deep.
That girl's voice is
I want to suck
sexy.
on her Adam's apple.
Yes. And her big knuckles.
Ian, maybe you could smooch me on the lips later.
Robin.
Now, this was going on while your mother was in the room?
Yeah. One of them may have called me a fag.
Your mom or your friend?
My mom called me gay a lot.
She did?
Yeah. Because I would take a while to get ready.
Oh, yeah.
She'd say, you're such a girl. And I'd say, only on the inside.
Yeah.
And when I misbehave as a child, or no, when I'd be whiny as a child, my parents called me Ianetta.
Wow. So
Yeah.
your gender issues are from...
But in a way, that's kind of like
Deep.
that's
Deep-rooted.
like way, they're kind of woke in a way.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
When I was a
Your parents
kid,
were like, because parents now are like, we're going to sexually abuse our child so they have the freedom to
yeah,
live a life of
choose.
trauma when
yeah,
they're older. Which is,
and then when they go into trans, it'll just be reenacting the trauma and
Yeah.
owning it.
we want our kid to grow up so that they can never be fired for any reason.
Yeah,
So we're going to sexually abuse them
Teflon children.
and
they
turn
call
them into a gender freak. So they can be terrible at their jobs.
which they would kill it on Howard Stern now.
Yeah.
Old school.
They're going to walk into the office day one in a fucking mini skirt with their asshole pierced.
That's awesome.
with a
little bar
with a
through
little-
it?
Yeah, bar
Yeah,
through the asshole. Baby rattles on the end of the bar. and then, well, what do you mean I didn't do any work for the last 3 weeks? Are you calling me a fag? They're like, oh no, here's a promotion.
That's so true.
Promotion at
And-
school.
And let me
So
tell you
true.
something. As a guy that's fucking never had a job, that's how offices
That's
work.
how they work.
As a guy that's never stepped foot in an office. That's corporate America these days. It's all gone to shit.
Yeah, dude.
It's not,
It's not like it fucking used
it's
to
not
be,
like
man.
how it was back
Yeah.
you know.
When a lady would just sleep with a man for advancement in the
Suck.
corporate world.
I literally worked at when I was a paralegal, I worked at the worst fucking law firm. They were like defrauding people. One of the guys killed himself. Like when
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, one of the partners blew his fucking brains out.
Holy fuck.
But there was like lawyers literally just like straight up being like, yeah, I mean, if you show me your pussy, I can give you a raise.
Jesus Christ.
And they were like horrible lawyers because they all lived in Maryland, but they were doing law in Florida.
What?
So you had to be like barred in Florida, which is the easiest place to get barred. So it was like
Is it?
the biggest retard
Yeah,
lawyers.
I'm a lawyer in Florida.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like you know how you get ordained online. And
Yes.
Yeah.
you can marry the
Nick Mullins, Suck Squire.
the Star Wars
Yeah.
couples you're friends with.
Yeah,
That
Ron
are-
DeSantis will give you the legal degree for not
How
getting the
about
vaccine.
Ron John Santis?
John Santis.
And he's-
Oh, and he
Yes,
surfs?
I used to have a Ron John sticker on my boogie board.
You don't say.
Next
Ian's-
to my No Fear sticker.
Ian's on the level here.
Yeah.
I loved No Fear when I was a fat little child.
No
going,
fear,
"Oh, yes."
no fear, awesome.
It was
Awesome,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah, it was a
No
cool
Fear was
brand.
the
I
best.
had a no fear shirt I got out of a Lost and Found.
Oh,
Yes.
That
Incredible.
that I always felt like a fraud. Like people would discover that it wasn't my shirt. I would wear it. I would
It was
constantly live in fear.
you were the talented Mr. Ripley, dude.
Yeah.
And you were just as gay as that character.
No,
also.
I was
yes.
talented. Yes.
You were gay like Mr. Ripley
No, rip your asshole open.
for having gay sex with it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what. But I did. And I did
No,
that
not to me. To another guy.
To you.
To a guy you had
To
sex
you.
with.
Did you guys see the shirt that said "Does not play well with others"?
Yeah,
I had that.
That's good shit, man. What
I
that's-
wanted to make a
You
shirt
know, that's false
just,
advertising. You play great with others.
What was
You
that?
love
I wanted
to
to.
play
You're the
with
friendliest guy I know.
The
You're like a little puppy.
The and one guy holding a basketball and just says "suck my fucking dick."
Yeah. I saw
that'd
somebody
be a
do an
cool
edit, and then it was like, if I miss this shot, I'll kill myself. I need that shirt, dude.
That one's good.
You remember Big Johnson's?
Yep.
Remember that?
Always one of those. My mom.
Oh, they were shirts?
Huh? Setting himself up.
Yeah.
Nice,
Ian off
dude.
the backboard
Yeah.
to dunk
Ian's
himself.
like, and then crossing something off.
That was a good music cue.
Yeah, Ian giving himself music. Get the fucking wire away from him, man.
It's my wire. No, you turned it down. Come on.
God damn.
I can't. You gotta let Ian be free.
You're right, man.
You gotta let him. You gotta let him walk on jokes with,
Yeah,
those,
yeah.
with the same song the entire episode. It'll never be any different. Nope. But as long as it ruins the show, I'm happy.
Yeah,
As
Ian,
long as,
to catch you up, we're trying to fucking sabotage the show, and nothing
Yeah,
we're
we've
doing
been
is
Just,
trying
working.
to tank
it
for
can't
6
go on.
months.
It
Really?
continues to make money, and we
Yeah.
just we hate it.
We
don't
hate
wanna
it.
do
Really?
anymore.
Yeah. So,
Whoa.
It's coming on 6 years now.
so that's kind of why we're having you back, is we're kind of letting you
wrap
run
it up.
free. Yeah, just go crazy.
Really?
And
I
that's-
think it's gonna backfire.
It is. People love Ian. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
But if he's here enough,
We're giving the
like
fans
right now, he's a
treat.
novelty, right?
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna come
Every
to the woods
6
with you.
months,
I'm gonna
it's-
come to the woods with you, and we're
Come
gonna
to the
run
woods.
this into the
Yeah.
ground.
I invited you. I fucking invited Ian to come to the woods. This motherfucker's like, I can't. I have to be at Skanks Fest like a day after you're in the woods.
No, you said the 29th to the 4th. I leave the 4th at like 6 a.m.
So you don't have to be there
Exactly.
the whole time. You can
I
come
know,
for a
Exactly.
I know. But maybe
What about
I'll-
the 30th?
maybe-
the 31st?
maybe
the 1st?
Maybe I'll come Monday, Tuesday.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
There you
Should
go.
I start a podcast called The Legion of Chinks?
Yes. Yes. You're already the king of Chinatown.
Lewis would be pissed he didn't think of it first.
I know.
It's just their little like the guy,
That's
the
Louis.
face, but the eyes are.
Yeah.
the fucking
You know how the
straight-
NBA is like, we got to get into China. That's Lewis's idea of getting into China.
Oh, dude, I'm
He's
gonna
gonna do.
They're gonna love this shit, doggy. They're gonna love it there.
He's like, we're expanding into China and Taiwan.
Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't say that.
He just finds the worst like Asian open micers
Yeah,
to give
Louis-
them a podcast.
Louis General Somez. I think the Legion of Chinks podcast.
That's a great idea, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, folks, if Ian doesn't show up on the CumTown Retreat podcast episodes coming up,
He's at the Legion. He's at Chinks Fest.
he's yeah, that would be awesome. The MC. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, but anyway, dude, let me just again give you credit for bringing these donuts in. Great
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
they were
man, sure.
delicious. They had a little salt and pepper.
Dude,
Thing
Winston
going.
Bakery's the best.
Yeah, shout out to
Winston?
them.
Winston.
Winston.
W-I-N.
Oh,
and, and, and
Oh.
Williamsburg.
Taiwanese
Yeah.
food. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
great, dude.
Those the breakfast sandwiches there are very good.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess
Not to bring
Adam,
up a sore
Adam knows
subject.
a thing or two about this
Yeah.
place.
What happened?
This anytime he says anything.
It looks
oh,
like,
you have a.
looks like you have an opinion.
looks
on
like you
that.
got something you want to share.
Nick, you know I had a rough night.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Adam's got a bunch of bugs all over.
No, it's not
it's
bugs.
mice.
It's mice.
Oh, mice. Yeah.
What?
My
He's got a
apartment
mouse
is riddled
infestation.
with mice right
You
now.
need
I
to
didn't
get a
sleep.
cat.
I didn't sleep. I know. We were
Borrow
saying
Heather
that.
from
That's
Nick.
literally what I said. Is you can take
Is
the
that the
cat.
We were
cat's
saying
name?
that.
His girlfriend. That's what he
Wait, the
called
cat's
cat.
name? Oh yeah, he named the cat Heather. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
There he is again.
We're going up.
Remembering his own minor bits from like a year
I
ago.
love pets.
Yeah.
I was saying, just have his
Heather.
girlfriend could take the cat for the week, and then let the cat fucking have a job.
Dude.
These mice, dude.
What about Samson? Could he kill a mouse?
Yes.
You think so?
He could.
All
but
cats-
he'd be,
all
he'd
cats
be
can
scared
do
to
it.
go to someone else's house.
But some
Oh.
cats kill them and then drop them on their master's chests while they're sleeping as like a tribute.
Yeah, but you're not the master, so you're some
I could
bitch.
be.
There's some bitch that needs its house.
No, I
cleaned.
need a cat. I need a cat that eats the mice whole. I can't have some
Cats
cat
don't
that's,
eat mice whole.
They just kill
That's
them.
what I need.
Yeah, they just kill them.
Maybe I need a snake.
You need a snake.
I should get a
Dude,
snake.
what if you became a snake guy? That'd be
sick.
awesome.
Fat chance.
You have
Well,
one of
you
those-
should-
Adam doesn't have it in him.
There's
dude.
never been a
You
Jewish
should get a
snake guy.
peregrine.
There's
falcon.
definitely been a Jewish snake, guys.
No, we are snakes. We
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
we
You
can't
should
have
get-
an.
You should get some.
But you're
bird
also
of
a
prey
mice.
in your apartment.
should
That'd be
should get
awesome.
the glove.
Falcons and
Oh my
fucking
God.
snakes.
Just have it flying around, hunting.
Just bird shit everywhere.
Yeah, but I got rid of the mice. I got rid of the mice.
And then they will
I literally
leave.
did not sleep last night. My dog I had her in my bedroom. Then the mice showed up under the radiator, kicked her out of my bedroom. Then she started bashing her head into my bedroom door.
Jesus.
That's hilarious.
Because she wanted to hunt the mouse that was in the bedroom.
Did she kill anyone?
No,
Why don't you let
she's
her
not
hunt
a
the
fucking
mice?
cat. A cat is an apex predator. A dog is an idiot.
A dog can't kill
A dog just
mouse.
a
Yeah,
dog just runs.
a
its-
dog will just just bark at the fucking radiator, and the mouse will never come out. The cat, however, will just watch it from across the room.
The
until-
cat will
For
torture
hours.
it.
Yeah.
For hours, a cat will just fucking stake
She
it out.
loves. Yes, she'll like fucking. She'll just watch the birds, and her teeth will start like chattering, and her mouth will water. And she'll like it. She just has this instinct to kill things.
The cat won't kill it outright.
Or, you know,
the
you
cat
need-
will let it live a little bit and then fucking torture it, so it
Sometimes,
really
yeah.
feels that slow
Yeah,
death.
They bat it with their little paws.
Yeah, that's so fucked.
Oh, it's so cute.
I don't know about
Or
that.
a little dog. A little dog might be able to kill a mouse.
Little dog. That's just a gay version of a big dog.
No, I don't know. It's smaller.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
being like
I
a
gotta do
Oh,
something.
Ian,
about
you know,
this.
here's the other thing. If you come Monday, you have a car?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a car now.
Well, here's the other thing.
Well,
You
it's my
might
girlfriend's car.
you might be
She
able to
lets
get
me
a
ride.
ride. If you need to come,
Yes.
Eldest, I might be able to get you a ride
Eldest
with
is
Eldest.
coming?
Maybe if you come.
No.
I would love
If you
Eldest
come-
to come.
Oh my God. Can
There's
I
like
smoke in his
there's
car?
gonna be like 30 people at the
We
camp.
should get Eldest on
Who's
the
coming to the
podcast.
camp?
No,
Pam
I like it
Margera.
better if
Oh
he's
my
a
God.
mysterious
He's a
figure.
film?
Yeah. We should talk about him more, but he should.
We should have him off
Margera,
mic.
He should never be on
Blue
mic. Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Just completely naked off mic.
Yeah.
Just us talking about his naked body together.
Yeah. Have you
God,
seen that
Eldest?
picture of Eldest's dick?
Oh my. You have one?
Oh yeah.
It's
Let me see it.
It's the best picture.
No,
of
he's
all
like he's
time.
fully nude. He's like his ass is out. He was running away. It's really funny.
Oh
It's
my
one of those live pictures.
So you can hear a nut slap. if
No,
press
you
it
see his
down?
ass. He's like,
Well, it like perfectly captures the moment that he has to like generate enough force to like reverse the inertia of his big disgusting body. So it's just this like fat turn.
yeah, he's one of the least graceful human
Yeah.
beings of all
Oh my
time.
God, that rules.
Oh,
Right.
man.
No,
I also have
it looks
another-
like when they're trying to like steer the Titanic right before it hits.
Yeah. I also have
Doesn't
another
work.
video of him where he was like, dude, his cat's name was Sumaya. He was like, dude, Suma's doing the cutest thing, right? Clearly, like, it's one of your jokes where it's like you try and like get someone to like
To
click
bait
on
them.
something.
Oh,
And I'm
like when I was like, "Hey, did you see my new tattoo?"
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
a
yeah.
pic of my
And his
dong.
pic of his cock.
Yeah.
Fucking Ian, piece of shit. Like,
That's
I didn't
funny.
open the picture, and then Ian, the next day was like, dude, what the hell? Like, I sent you the picture. I was like, all right, I've been ignoring Ian. He's been annoying the last few weeks. I'll look at his gay ass picture, and then it was just his cock, and I was like, then this is why you're getting ignored. I was like, and this is exactly why you're going back on the bench, Ian.
Put me in, coach. I'm really gay.
You remember when Tommy Popey had that profile picture where he
Yeah,
like, was
yeah.
his cock, but he
Yeah.
photoshopped
Yeah,
thumbs up?
yeah, that's a great,
Oh,
a great
fuck.
idea. I'm jealous of that one.
Oh yeah, Pope rules.
Suck me off, coach. I wanna be gay today. Were you molested by a coach ever, Ian?
No,
No.
unless I blacked it out.
Well, you didn't play any sports, I guess.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Played baseball growing up. Wrestled, was bad at it,
You didn't get molested by the wrestling coach?
and then no, a kid on the team, and then
You didn't get
no,
molested?
no, I'm kidding. And then I ran cross country in high school.
Oh, shit.
2 years.
Fucking Ian.
Did your rings
Ian
get
Prefontaine.
even bigger? You
No, they're
even-
the same rings.
Oh.
There's that same
rings,
gay little
But
turquoise
then
ring.
I also have a ska pinky ring.
Oh, nice,
That
dude.
shout out Studebaker medals.
No free
friends of
plugs,
mine.
no free plugs, no free
plugs.
plugs, no free
What?
plugs, no free
What?
plugs,
Kratom.com.
no free plugs, no free plugs.
No, literally don't do that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
And then I got this. I got a lighter cover.
No, we're
so I
kidding. You
won't
can shout
lose
out
my
your
lighters,
friends. Yeah.
but it's a bit big. There's a bear on it.
Yeah.
And it kind of sticks out in my pocket.
Yeah.
But the turquoise matches my ring, which is nice.
Yeah, you can tell. What's your Studebaker?
What else
Who's that
you
guy,
wear?
Jeff? Remember Jeff Leach?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw Jeff Leach at fucking Stand Up New York one time.
Uh-huh.
And it was like an early show. There was almost nobody there. And he did some joke. And in the joke, he like gestured
Yeah.
like this. And all of his like pewter finger armor fell off. Like it just fell off. And then like the 4 audience members there had to like help him collect it.
That is so
Was
fucking
that he was
embarrassing.
like British guy?
He's a British guy that's
Yeah.
like
Super nice.
Well, he's a nice guy, but he came here and then he was like immediately working like the cellar all the time because he was British, so he could
They
just be
thought it
like,
was
he's
Russell
like, I'm a
Brand?
famous comedian. Yeah, they literally probably thought he was Russell Brand.
Yeah, because he had rings and he was
Yeah,
British.
yeah, exactly. Because I
Yeah.
mean, he has like the same aesthetic, and then like I mean, I don't have any problems with the guy, but I'm pretty sure he was just like a guy that'd been doing comedy like a year or something.
Yeah,
in the UK.
he just Britished his way
Yeah,
into
he
fucking great
did. He just-
spots.
Yeah, and then he got like canceled last year, I think.
Didn't he have like one? I think I saw a joke where the punchline was him just saying retard, which respect. I think it was Donald Trump
How
as a
dare
retard.
how dare
No.
he do something?
Really?
Something like that.
No, he used
Can
to
you
have
imagine
his
being so
shirt-
lazy as to
Yeah.
have a joke that
No, I respected it.
but yeah, no, he was like he was one of the, he like did voice acting and was
Oh yeah, he was Ghost.
he was
in
Ghost
Call
in,
of Duty.
in Call of Duty, and
Oh,
then he got
sick.
but they had to
Yeah.
remove him from the game because like he's on some Twitch stream like threatening to rape a woman. Or something.
Wow.
He did some kind of Gamergate thing.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. I'm gonna put chainmail in your pussy.
I'm gonna lose my rings up your vagina.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever lost a ring in a woman's pussy, Ian?
No, I'm kind enough to take
Do you
them
take
off
them off
first.
first? You never
Yeah.
get caught up in the moment?
Never.
You've
Always
never
take 'em
finger
off
popped
first.
with rings on?
Take them off, put them on the shelf, and that's when I go into fuck mode.
What if you have like some kind of impromptu gay encounter?
Put them in your pocket. I
Put
mean,
it in
come
your,
on.
your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I don't know. I just feel like maybe you get swept up sometimes.
I could see you wearing rings.
I have a pinky ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a week where he bought a bunch of jewelry and shit.
Oh
I
yeah, the
still
last time we
wear-
hung out, I was like,
First
"Yo,
of
we're
all,
eating,"
I
you're like,
still-
I gotta go get jewelry.
He wears his nameplate.
I wear
It's
jewelry.
nice.
I just don't wear it to the fucking gay ass podcast. What am I, Ian? To
Yeah,
fucking-
this
That's
is not a
'cause you
visual
fake the
medium.
funk, dude.
to
You
get
gotta wear
dressed
it
up.
all the time.
No, you don't.
Yeah, look, it looks nice.
No.
This is my right Italian hand because I got
Yeah,
the bracelet and the
bracelet.
pinky ring
Mm-hmm.
from Studebaker Metals.
Yeah, I forget,
Come on,
I
dude.
forget you're Italian. I guess that explains half the shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fidance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vedante.
Because it's weird because you
He's
know
not that
you-
Italian. Let's
you
fucking
pre- you
relax. He's a
present-
fucking white guy from Delaware.
you
Hey,
present
watch your fucking mouth.
you
Yeah,
present as
okay.
like kind of Jewish. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody knows
of course, yeah.
that. So with the jewelry and like the little hamburger beef shirt action, it reads as Canadian. You know what I mean? You know, like because
Interesting.
Canadians have that kind of like Sims, Create-A Skater, hodgepodge
Yeah.
culture
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, he's just white trash from Delaware.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
really is, which is fine.
Shout out
We accept
Delaware.
you.
Yeah,
We accept
thank
you. Our mid-Atlantic brother.
That's right.
We have more in
Brother from
common
the
with you
north.
than we have with Adam.
You've
Yeah,
been
it's
you've
true.
been doing
I'm
the
a
mustache
foreigner.
too. I just noticed that you've
Oh,
had you
yeah.
have more consistent facial hair than anyone I know.
Yeah, I've had the mustache since like I don't know, like 2005.
I mean,
2005.
Wow.
Well, but the same kind of mustache too.
Yes.
Never any handlebar stuff. Never
Never.
anything. Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I think you should I think you should dabble.
You've had the mustache. For a
No,
while
he
too,
copied
right,
me.
I didn't copy you.
Yeah.
bitch.
He copied me. I had a
I didn't
mustache
copy you
before
at
him.
all.
That's when we first bonded over. The first time you and I hung out.
I literally I will say this and it's 100% true. Not a single one and not a single comic in Brooklyn had the pencil mustache before.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Hilarious thing to
Yes.
fucking claim.
And then
Dude,
you copied me.
I
so
didn't copy
This is why
you
you're salty. You're like,
whatsoever.
oh yeah, what a thing to claim. You
you
copied.
don't. If you've changed
You
your
copied
fucking facial hair a bunch, you had a fucking giant beard for a year.
Yeah.
You had a mustache at points. I grew out a mustache out of trauma, and it was more of a joke. And you know what I said? This looks kind of good because I had that fucking
Good.
tumor
I'm
in my
glad.
jaw,
I'm glad and I'm happy for you.
and I would never do it because of you.
It was copying.
It was never copying. You don't own having a mustache. Then you copied Ian. How about that?
I never had that kind of mustache.
Oh, I fucking
2005.
copied
I
you.
had it first.
It's a good mustache, Ian.
That's-
Thank you,
yeah.
bro.
I can
It's the
only.
classic.
I
It's
didn't
the
copy
Ned
you.
Flanders.
This is my.
Yes.
This is my mustache. I grow a certain type of fucking facial
So
hair.
you've never shaved up.
If anything,
you've
what
never
you,
shaved up under
No,
the
no,
nose.
that's just it grows.
Could
like
you
that.
grow
No,
mutton
I don't
chops?
know. It grows like that. I'm saying, have you ever shaved?
sometimes to fuck
Then
around.
there we go.
No, there's no there we
Whoa.
go.
Then there we go.
There is no there we go. You don't always have that. You had that sometimes.
I had for a very long time when I was keeping myself dapper. I had a pencil mustache.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't start with a pencil mustache. I just let the shit grow.
I rewatched The Sopranos. And you know what? I said we're not taking this away. I said I want the Artie Bucco. I want the mustache of the coolest character on the show.
Yeah, he never had to do crime to be cool.
No, but he did take his hunting rifle to Tony that one time.
Yeah, and he pussed out
That would have been so awesome if the show ended right there.
because Tony's mom
Yeah,
suggested.
Olivia Hader.
After what he did to your restaurant?
She really is a fucking cunt.
That's the Adam of the show.
I can't
say
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cools. Everyone wants me dead.
Dude, the first time I met you was at Funny Moms
Really?
years ago when it
Oh,
was
at
in like
Bergen.
Bergen.
old
At
Funny
Bergen.
Moms.
yes, and unbeknownst to both you and I, Nick, underneath our
You were
shirts,
both wearing cutoff metal
we were wearing
shirts.
cutoff shirts.
I
You
had
had
a
Metallica.
picture. I have a
I
picture
had a
of that
Metallica,
night.
and
Nick
Nick
had
had an
AC/DC.
AC/DC.
I have a picture from that night.
Oh, that's
And
the
it
first
was-
time you guys met?
fucking Beavis and Butthead. It
Yeah.
was awesome.
That is true.
That is. We had been friends for like a year prior to that.
Yeah, it wasn't the first time you guys had met.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
think that's the first time we met.
We had been friends for a long. No, because you were cool with Ian before I was. Because I.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you guys knew each other before me. You,
No,
you
'cause
had been here
we'd
before
done
me.
shows together, and I was
Right.
like casually,
Okay,
and then
I
you were
see.
the one that was like, that guy Ian's crazy. Because I guess I didn't get that read on you. I thought you were just a normal person.
Oh,
in
yeah. I
comedy.
knew from
I'm
the
not?
from the jump
Yeah.
what we were dealing with
Yeah,
here.
you're like, no,
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy's a freak. Yeah, no, I remember me and you, the first time me and you had a real conversation. It was at fucking Laughing Devil.
Yo, that's right.
And,
Yes.
and I had been
In Long Island City?
about like roughly like a year sober or something, and I thought I was in the clear. You know when you like stop drinking, you're
Totally.
like, oh, it's like I'm good to go. And you were like, yeah, I ate about that. And then you said, that shit about drinking hand sanitizer in the airport, and then trying to buy crack at a
bus.
nightclub.
it wasn't crack, it was coke, and then heroin, but the guy didn't pick up his phone.
Wow, good.
And I was like,
Lucky
what
you.
the fuck happened? Because I was like bored. I was instantly like, how can you go like a year and then have something? You were like, I was just bored.
I wasn't bored. I stopped doing everything that I did to keep me sober.
Well, you said you were in an airport and your flight got delayed, so you just bought a beer.
Right, yeah, but it was a bunch of stuff that like led up.
Yeah,
to
that's
that.
that's the
The relapse
the tipping
happens
point.
before the first drink.
wow.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
good to
I
know.
love how much like
Turn the volume up.
I love
so I, can hit
I love how
another
much
song.
like program bullshit is baked into your head.
It's good, man. It's
No,
keeping
but I
them
mean it's like
alive.
the truth.
That is the
you know?
truth.
Is it?
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
I don't know.
Totally.
I'm not a 12-step guy.
No, but you can apply it to anyone. Can apply it to their life.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense to me, dude, because you prepare yourself to relapse.
Totally.
You get mentally, you're like
Totally.
yeah,
And then you start listing out the excuses or reasons why.
Yeah.
And then it's just off to
And
the
then once
races.
it's one little
Yep.
break, you're like, yeah, this is the fun.
Dude, the slightest
I'm doing
bad thing
fine.
could happen, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
man,
Yeah. And then you're like, I can handle this. It's not a big deal.
oh yeah,
That's the
totally.
best.
Oh my god.
When you're like, it's not a big deal. I can fucking smoke a little weed.
yeah, and then you do it, and everything's fine. You're like, I can do
What
it
the
again.
fuck?
and then that's when it goes to
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, but the real whatever. I mean, who gives?
No, but I
No.
mean, like all that stuff is really good, and you can apply it to your life. To not the goal is to not drink. The goal is to live a life where you don't think drinking will make it better. You know,
Yeah.
like drinking is like one of the least of my problems. I have to work on a bunch of other stuff in order to just be like on the level.
Right.
And if I'm not on the level, then a drink seems like a better idea.
Absolutely.
I think
You
that
know.
makes a lot
I'm
of
jealous
sense.
because
Yeah.
I'm jealous because that's how I feel about just eating like a unhealthy meal.
Totally.
But the problem is I have to eat every fucking day.
I know, dude. I really feel. For
I have
that,
to have a
man.
little
Yeah.
fucking snack.
It's wild
every
that
day.
that's not how being fat works. That you could just stop eating for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like
'Cause
you
then
have to do
Yeah,
it.
you
Like,
have
but
to
because
like
physiologically,
you have to do
what the
crack
fuck
3
is-
times a day.
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck is the
You have to
point?
do a good version of
You
crack.
have to do the good crack 3 times a day.
yeah. It sucks, dude.
You have to keep doing
You
a
have to do
little crack.
but just the right amount.
The right
just,
amount of
just
crack.
a little bit of crack.
Keto crack.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks stuff.
It's my cross to bear.
It really does, dude. I really fucking feel.
What are you
for
gonna
that
do?
Because it's like a thing of it. Once it gets in your system, you're like, well, why don't I know for me, if I have anything in front of me, I have to do, like food. I'm like, oh, I got to eat all of it.
Or a man's penis.
Yeah, I got to eat all of it.
If our dicks were all out, how long would it take before you started sucking one of them?
One way to find out. Why don't we make this a visual podcast?
That would be cool.
Honestly, that's the one thing that could end the podcast, just because it'd be so
Yeah.
weird
What, all of
afterwards.
us
If
blowing
Ian
each other
sucks,
on mic?
no,
If Ian
you
just
sucking
sucked
all
the
three
three
of
of
our
our
cocks.
dicks.
We're not sucking any cock.
Just like it was just truly ending the show in a CumTown.
yeah.
That would be just like Ian was fucking bobbing on one of us and going skiing on the other one. Just fucking, we'd be like, that was weird.
Yeah.
That's,
that was
They keep trying to
fucking
play
weird.
music to make it
Yeah,
normal.
yeah.
I don't know what that
That's-
was.
That's disgusting.
going
That's truly vile.
I'm genuinely
Even for me.
disgusted.
I
What?
think that's our ticket out, boys.
Nick's
got this
saying that,
mochi
but his mouth is watering and
Yeah.
his dick is hard.
Yeah, there's a
yeah, he's
bowl
What
got
in
the
a
his
hell?
fucking
pants.
lump.
Those pantaloons are getting pretty tight.
Well,
Nicholas.
I shit myself out of fear. It curved up. That would be a cool move, dude. Is like you see a girl you like, like in the club or whatever, and you
Yes.
just tactically shit into
to make
your
your cock look
into your
huge.
dick area.
What?
You lay like a turd down.
Yeah,
the
like
inside. And she's
Yeah.
like, damn.
like the way butterflies are trying to make themselves look like bigger predators, you know, with their
Yeah.
patterns.
Like a-
Right.
Popping
You just
his-
shit,
Yeah.
you shit halfway
your
down
body-
your knee.
Oh.
It's just your body's fight or flight response to seeing pussy.
Yeah. You take her home and then you're like putting the shit in.
in the condom.
Yeah.
You stuff a condom full of the shit, your dick
Yeah.
is taking up like 1/3 of
Yeah.
it.
She's like, "What's that smell?" You're like, "It's your pussy." Your pussy smells bad, so your pussy smells like fucking shit.
You nasty cunt.
Dude, when have you guys ever been skydiving?
No.
No.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
I feel bad for that guy that had to do tandem with you.
Team building exercise.
knowing any better?
Let's do it. It's so fun. But dude, we're in the plane and the instructor is like, we always like to tell jokes right before we jump out. So if something happens, you die laughing. We're
Oh,
like,
God.
okay. And the guy goes, how do you get a fag to fuck a chick? Shove shit in her pussy.
Are you fucking
I
serious?
swear to God, dude. And we're like, what the fuck? And we're strapped onto this guy.
That's so
That really
awesome.
does cut the tension. That's crazy. Why is that the joke? I thought it was going to be a skydiving joke.
Like, what?
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Dude, this fucking exterminator that came Saturday, he was like putting down fucking poison like powder, and he's like, yeah, the mouse will rub up against it. It's like this old man from fucking Bensonhurst.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the mouse will rub up against it. It'll die later on. So I'm like, I'm going to have to hunt for dead mice
Yeah, it's
all
gonna
around my
smell like
apartment.
shit in my
I'm gonna have
fucking
to,
wall.
like,
What
put that-
happens if your
just
dog
put
gets
traps
into it?
out?
Dude, my friend's apartment, somehow a bird got stuck in the wall. So it was like,
That happened to me. It got stuck in my exhaust
yeah,
fan.
and then it just died in there.
And then it probably smelled
And then
horrific.
fucking the apartment was disgusting. It
But
was a
anyway,
dead bird.
he was just trying to tell jokes through the whole thing, and they were just the worst. He was like, you know what they say, mice don't have a good sense of they can't see well. Of course, there's the famous nursery rhyme, 3 blind, and then he just waited for us, and I was just like, can you can you get out of my fucking apartment
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now?
What was the
He's a 3 blind. I'm so mad right now.
What was the punchline, dude?
3 blind mice, I guess. He's like, I guess that's why they have that nursery rhyme. It wasn't even fun. It wasn't.
That
I don't
was
know why.
the punchline?
He was like, yeah, and if you've ever seen the life of Brian Monty Python, it's always look on the bright side of.
Nice.
Yeah, I said that's what I said to him.
you should have been like, how do you get
So
a
he just-
fag to fuck a woman?
Wait, so he just made you do puns that didn't make any sense?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
You kind of got alpha there.
Dude, and he didn't do shit. And now he probably brought more mice into the apartment.
Yeah. It is funny that you got a little five-hole situation going on in your place.
That's when Stav and I were joking around at Funny Moms last night about how that we have mouse in my apartment. We have these little Holocaust
Time to
Jews.
go. Got to get Christoph Waltz in there.
Yeah.
Get these motherfuckers out.
We gotta hunt these bastards.
Yeah, and you better not have a Shoshana in there.
There's a movie about
Wow.
Stav and his people called 5.5, and it's small dick mice.
5.5.
5.5
That ain't
is-
nothing to fucking
He
laugh at.
wishes.
I love a nice 5. Listen, 5.5 is the base. We could get up to 6 sometimes. Okay.
Wait, you're 5.5 soft?
What?
Yeah, I'm 5.5 soft and hard. I'm 6 inches. It only goes up a half
He's
inch.
a shower, not
That
a
would be
grower.
awesome, dude. I would love that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rules.
This dick is for show.
This
not
thing is for
go.
show. That would be perfect for me, dude. I just need to fucking show off the little hog. Nah, dude, my dick looks horrible soft. My dick looks
I've
horrific
seen it plenty,
soft.
dude.
Yeah.
I need to get a.
Yeah, that was 4th of July. What now? 6 years ago. We had to go up
yeah.
on the roof.
Yep. Take pictures
A
of
little
me
photo
with,
shoot.
Yeah.
with a sausage cover.
Halfway through, I'm just enjoying the fireworks.
Yeah.
Just sitting there like shivering.
I'm cold as shit. My
Yeah.
dick is out. I'm holding sparklers.
And I'm like, damn, New York is great.
We're
like a movie.
We're with Peter Muth, right?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah. What happened? He lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah,
He lost a bunch of weight. He stopped drinking.
Yeah.
Lost a bunch of weight. Yeah,
Good for him.
shit's going good.
Dude, you came over to take pictures as like Thor at my
Yes.
apartment with D.
Yeah.
And you had to get naked and you like moved your leg and I was like, that's your penis. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. And then you covered it with a little cape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A little opera kid.
I didn't want you to get too fucking horny. Okay, Ian. He's trying to give himself the fucking
I had
the
to
music.
play myself off. That was a terrible story.
It's all right, man.
Yeah. Well,
You-
my
the pro-
Exterminator story wasn't very good.
Ian, you're coming at this the whole wrong way. There's no
What?
wrong.
There's no
bad stories.
Yeah,
here.
there's just filling
There's
time.
just
In fact,
taking
we
an
got
hour
about 15
up.
minutes left, and I'm going to try and name all of the different flavors of the Quaker rice cake.
Caramel for sure. Apple. There's the apple.
The apple one is-
ones.
But those are the old school
They have the
ones.
savories.
Those are the ones I
too.
remember.
Those are the ones. But yeah. So now I'm getting nostalgic for the old school. 'cause
Yeah.
There used to only be a couple of flavors.
Cheese. They had the cheese.
Now
like-
it's all over the place. They got like movie theater popcorn butter.
right.
Yeah.
Which
Wait,
is really
Quaker
good.
rice cakes?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a vestige of me being a fat child in Weight Watchers.
Yeah, it's
Having
healthy.
those
You actually did Weight Watchers,
with my mother. Yes,
and so how does that work? It's a
Oh,
point
that's so
system.
sweet.
it's a point system, and they give you they tell you kind of what you can and can't eat roughly,
Uh-huh.
and you just weigh in every week.
Did you ever do sweating to the oldies with your mother?
Absolutely, my mom loved that thing. dude.
She loves it.
What's his name? Richard
Simmons.
Lewis?
Richard Simmons was fucking out and about in my house.
You like sweating to the
I
oldies?
literally did sweating to the oldies when I was like 4 years old with my mother.
Those info.
so
what
cute.
happened to that
Oh
guy,
my
dude?
God.
Dude, there's a great podcast. He disappeared and people were trying to find
there was
hunt
a
him
podcast
down.
about him. Yeah.
Now your brothers weren't fat,
They were chubby,
They're
yeah.
hefty.
but you were the only one on Weight Watchers.
Nick is a little chubby.
Well, Nick's gotten actually in great shape now.
He's
'cause
in good
his
shape?
wedding's coming up, so he's gotten kind of like
He's jacked now.
yeah. Or he
Wow.
was. I haven't seen him in a while, but he was looking fucking good last and solid.
Take your shirt off.
Shout out to Nick
Yeah.
Falkius.
His
No,
brother.
not this Nick.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, my brother Nick.
Take your shirt
Yeah.
off.
They would,
Take your shirt out. Take your dicks out.
they would never compliment me.
Yeah.
We compliment
Let's
you
go
all
around the
time.
room and say something we like about each person.
No, we're not
Yes.
doing
Oh,
that.
I'd love to.
We already did that. I said you look kind of Jewish and Canadian.
Yeah.
That was nice.
But
That's
it's
true.
actually 'cause
That was a
you're-
good compliment.
And I said
Because
Nick
you're a
was gay.
Dago.
that was a nice compliment.
I
too.
said Stav copied my mustache.
Yeah, and I called Nick gay and
But
lied
here's
and
the
said
thing,
he's
is
lying
here's
about
what
that.
here's
This
what the
is
audience
cuddle
doesn't-
puddle love hour.
The
right
audience
now.
doesn't realize is I gave Stav a couple pieces of Toblerone before the show
That's
started.
true.
Yeah.
And outside of that, we don't really speak.
No. We have a system down.
But that's friendship.
That's French. I
That's as close as it
smiled
gets.
at the Toblerone, and I think in that moment Nick understood what he means to me.
That's
Yeah.
You
friendship.
know, Mhm.
It was a dark chocolate.
That's
Those
as
dark
close
chocolate.
as
Nice
it
one.
gets. Because I've been talking about it for a while. I've been meaning to try it myself. I finally
Right.
did.
Toblerone.
I could have eaten that entire thing last night, but I said, you know what? I'll save a couple. I'll save a a amount for Stav that is not an insulting amount,
Right.
But-
the right.
where it doesn't feel like I'm enabling him.
Yes.
But also he gets to participate in the dark chocolate
Yep.
Toblerone.
That's
That's
very
right.
kind.
Yeah,
and
it was very
thoughtful.
good.
Well, it's diplomatic. I don't know if it's
Oh, wow.
There's a difference.
Yes, dude.
In fact, in some ways, it's less kind than if you were to just give something.
No,
to
it's
somebody.
thoughtful. You're thinking of your friend.
Yes, that's
like
true.
I brought
It's
these delicious
calculated.
treats.
It's not thoughtful. There's a difference.
I was due for a treat.
Yeah.
And the
just how you
algorithm,
keep
Nick's
getting
friendship
them.
Yeah.
algorithm.
He's like, Stav's been good. Stav's been good recently.
In Nick's
It's
binary
time for a
code mind.
treat. That'll balance out the sheet.
yeah, he has got a program on his Apple Watch that tells him
Yeah.
nice or bad today, nice or mean.
I would love that. Dude.
Insult or compliment.
If Apple made a little devil hung out on your shoulder, it's a devil and an angel.
Yeah, exactly. It's that simple.
It's a 1 or a 0.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
That's right. That's right, brother. But yeah, no. But I was the only fat one, true, growing up. And you know what's brutal?
Huh.
I had a really nice. There was one summer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 6th grade. Summer 6th grade. I was doing Weight Watchers and doing well, playing basketball all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad was like, and I was on a good groove. And then my dad was like, "We're going to Greece for 6 weeks." And I was like, "What?" And then I just got fat as shit. Like I gained like 30 pounds that
Oh,
summer.
no.
Because it was like we just would live in Athens. Like it wasn't even like
Right.
that much of a vacation.
Yeah.
We would just like hang out in a city, watch literally American TV with Greek subtitles, and just eat fucking 4 gyros a day, like and ice cream every day. It was fucking sick, but I got fat as hell.
So when you say
That's
30
child
pounds, how
abuse.
old were you?
I was like fucking 12, dude. I got fat as shit.
Dude, that's
Okay, yeah.
that's an
Yeah.
alarming amount.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a child
12-year-old.
abuse.
It was 20. I think
It's
it was
not
20.
child abuse.
Because 30
Yeah,
pounds
it
now
is.
is like nothing.
Yeah, I mean it was still it's
30
not
pounds
as
now is a
much.
But you
lot.
were tall too.
Yeah, I was really tall back then.
You were really
I
tall.
shrunk. I shrunk since.
You were
You're
showing
like
not a
6'3".
grower.
Dude, literally, that was fucking. Honestly, my dad ruined my life in that summer. I was doing, dude. The old ladies at Weight Watchers loved me. I was down
Really?
like 7 pounds.
Oh,
and,
that's
like,
so
yeah.
fun.
I still remember it, dude. That was a great. That
You
was
were
a
working
The first part of
system.
that summer was a great summer for me. I would go to the and the fucking Weight Watchers was right by the library. I'd go to the library. Fucking
Oh, Weight
Get
Watchers is
smart.
a place.
yeah.
I thought it was just like a
Yeah, I thought it was a
system.
program.
I think it's a
You have
place
meetings.
Too, yeah.
I
You
thought
go
you
have
got
meetings once a
shakes
week.
in the mail. It's a you
Yeah,
go.
you
phys-
go.
Oh no way.
And
Yeah.
it's the Duchess does the thing, right?
It's
What's
kind
her
of like
name?
fat. It's kind of like fat.
The Duchess.
AA?
It's
AA, yeah.
It's fucking Diana's sister.
It is. Yeah. The bitch from
The bitch from-
Fergie.
the bitch of War.
Fat
of Warwick.
Fergie, not
That's
sex.
right.
Oh
Yes.
shit! She's Weight Watchers.
Yeah, she was Weight Watchers. Then she was like Westfield shopping centers.
Yeah.
The redhead lady.
Yeah.
Wow.
I fucked her.
I actually fucked
You
her.
fucked her?
I actually
I
fucked
fucked
her
her.
before you.
I
Ferguson?
fucked. That's how she
I actually
became,
fucked her first.
became
Her
royal.
husband fucked a kid.
I fucked
Is
him.
her husband Andrew?
Andrew. I think.
Oh, that's her husband.
I think so.
I beat him
Oh,
up.
so she never.
I caught him having sex with the kid, and I beat him up, and his wife had to fuck me.
Wow.
And now I'm the
Wow.
king of England.
That's crazy because I actually just fucked her for free. I don't have to do anything.
I
She
fucked
just
the
wanted
love
my
of the-
cock.
I
For
fucked
the
the
love
queen
of
of
the
England,
pussy.
and now I'm the king of England. A lot of people don't know that, but it's true.
That's awesome.
Congrats, man.
Did you see? I saw a TikTok that was like that said that Harry or whatever the redheaded one
Uh-huh.
that Diana had like a fucking riding coach that was a fucking like a sexy redhead, and they showed pictures of him and Harry, and it's 100% that guy's
oh,
kid.
wow.
100% that guy's kid.
Really?
Yeah. It's really funny. Princess Di was getting nutted inside by her fucking by the help.
Good for her.
Good for her for sure.
She
but
was a babe and a half.
she was all right.
You think?
She's all right.
Yes, dude.
It's
She was-
overblown how hot she was.
No, to women and gays.
Women and gay people think
right.
she's so hot.
But
She's
she
like
was-
fine.
Yeah, women and
She's
gays were like,
so hot.
she's gorgeous.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
tragic.
Yeah.
They love tragedies.
They do.
Why
They
do
really
women and
do.
gays love
They
tragedy?
really love
They
tragedy.
love horrible things.
Tragic.
She's tragic.
Like she's.
Oh fuck.
But hey, shouts out. Remember, this is a pro Dodi Fayed podcast. Though.
Yeah, we
the guy who
found out.
fucked her and fucked like 100 other hot women. I love Dodie Fayed.
Dodie Al-Fayed.
May he
Goat.
rest in peace, dude.
He's the goat, dude.
Dodie Al-Fayed. That's right.
He's the pharaoh.
Dude, I'm about to. Yeah, hell yeah.
Where were you when
I'm gonna make a-
Princess Di died?
I don't fucking.
I remember I walked
I was at-
downstairs and my mom was crying.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
was
you
at
never
my-
even met her.
I was at my grandma's.
I was, like,
house and my
mean to her.
fucking grandma, and my mom are crying. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was like, who cares?
I was like, we're American.
we're not. Yeah, that's what I said. I said we're
Don't-
not from
don't-
England.
I literally thought we were supposed to hate British people. For the I'm like, good, get that bitch. 1776.
Hell yeah!
About time.
the fucking yeah.
Nice.
The education system failed you so much.
That was also when I thought like I'd never heard the word paparazzi before, and so I literally was imagining like Italian people made out of pepperoni,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
chasing
yeah,
this woman
yeah.
around.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I was at my grandparents' house too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Those,
Yeah,
are, those,
everyone was,
those
like,
were
sad.
grandma days. Those were the
Those were
grandma days.
grandma
Oh my
days.
god, the best days.
Yeah, I remember my mom and my grandma crying about Christopher Reeves one time. There was some like TV special.
I
where-
was sad because I loved Superman.
Yeah, I don't remember the accent. I just remember him on TV being like, "I can still live a normal life,"
Yeah, that was really sad.
you know.
Did you see
sad.
that?
I remember
Fuck
being
him.
like, "What the fuck, a horse?
Fuck
Did you
him,
see
dude.
the
a
val-
horse got Superman?"
That'd be like if I got
was so
paralyzed.
pissed.
You know, and people would be like, "Oh, that's so sad." Why?
Yeah.
Literally, why would it be sad if I got paralyzed?
Yeah.
Well, you're not Superman, dude.
Yes, I am.
You
dude.
don't mean-
what part of I fucked the Queen of England?
You're no Superman, dude.
Finally, your physicality.
Honestly, if you got paralyzed, that
Represents
would be
your
better for
emotional.
you because you could just tap into the fucking mainframe directly, dude. You could just be one with
You
the
could
computer.
just be a riff machine.
Yeah, just riff.
you are.
Just
That's what I'm saying. He's completely free of
Not
his physical
anymore.
form.
I'm retired, dude.
But you could get
You're
back
retired
to
out
it,
of the
dude.
riffing.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to get back to anything.
That's
Come on,
true.
man. You
Actually,
got one more
you're
in
actually
you?
free. It's better.
I'd say if I was paralyzed, I'd just fucking spit the fucking breathing tube out of my mouth and when no one's around.
Dude, you should
Just wait till that shit
become
ended.
like a professor.
Of what?
I don't know. Like this apartment is already
A
like
professor.
like a professor's lair.
No, so what I should get is a,
Dude, you
is
should
a
become a
jacket with
professor.
leather elbows.
No.
Yes.
And then
Yes,
go around
and
and
a pipe.
try to fuck college
Students.
students.
yeah, walk
Yeah.
around.
Yes.
Walk around NYU.
We
campus.
today,
This is
everyone get your syllabus out. It's
Yeah.
UPN from the 2000s 101.
Honestly,
I'm your professor, Nicholas Mullen.
just going around the NYU library, just rubbing my pipe on Asian women's nipples.
Have you seen Viper?
She can't call the police because she doesn't speak English. And then it's just cut to her being like, "Yeah, him over there." I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to jail. Guilty as charged.
Guilty as
back.
charged.
He's back. Oh fuck.
Actually, give me that lighter. I'm gonna
Just fucking
There it
took
is.
up, brother.
Can I light a smoke?
No, cigarettes smell bad.
no
dude.
fucking cigarettes in here.
All right. Well, you know. What kind of tobacco is that?
Kind of Turkish blend.
Oh,
Oh, dude,
delicious.
I don't trust them.
Fuck that, dude.
I wanna
Take
smoke
it out
so
of your
bad.
mouth right now. Would
I'd
you like
love
to
it.
smoke some pole, Ian?
Yeah, why not?
Again, because it would be weird.
You don't say.
Yeah, pipe smells so much better than
Pipes
cigarette.
are great.
I told this story probably when we were in Montreal, but I went to a pornography movie theater, and I saw 3 old men. Ian, I'm telling you this story. You want that?
Take your lighter
Stop
back.
took my lighter cover off.
I don't have it.
Yeah, you do.
He loves it.
I don't have it.
Stop. How dare you?
Check it out, guys.
Give that back.
I don't have anything.
I believe you.
Look at my hand.
Stop becomes an up close
I see it.
performer.
This is pretty burly. It is
Right.
kind of too big.
I know. I was thinking about taking the bear off.
Sorry, dude.
What was it? Oh, I don't know what it was.
Anyway, tell the story.
Oh, Ian, yeah. So I saw like these 3 old men in the porn theater.
Wait, you
Like-
went to a porn theater?
Yeah, I went with an ex-girlfriend. Whatever. But I saw these
You wanna
3
say
old
her
men
name on the show,
having
or-
her
No,
name.
he doesn't.
Her
Mention
name was
which-
Princess Diana.
You wish, dude. You're not getting any.
Yeah, dude. But
Dodie's
it was
pussy.
crazy, dude. There were 3 old men like in their 80s in the mezzanine of the theater.
Right.
And there was one in the middle was getting sucked by the guy next to him.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And
it's,
the other guy.
What's crazy about that is like how much of this is porn theater and how much of it is just French Canadians.
I don't know. It's
chicken
yeah.
or the egg.
Like you could go into a Panera Bread and see the same fucking thing. They're dressed like clowns and blowing each other.
I feel like they're less.
Wait, was it on Saint Laurent Street?
It was.
That's like
It was like, oh, was that Eric and Gary? So if I tell myself,
Ian identifies these guys off of those 3 details.
So one was.
What kind? Did he have a hat with a little bobble on it?
Yeah. He was in textiles in the 40s.
Oh, Jacques. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was getting. Then the guy in the middle was jacking the guy next to him
Yeah.
on the other side, the one that wasn't sucking him. And then the guy that was getting jacked was kissing him like delicately on the neck.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And it was like a real life lemon party, and it was mesmerizing. I couldn't
Yeah.
look away.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
you know what
I
they call
think
the
I
guy-
watched for like a solid like 30 to 60 seconds
until you came.
until I blasted.
There's
Yeah.
the guy in
Were
the
they the
middle
only
is called
guys?
the Lucky,
Lucky
Pierre.
Pierre.
The Lucky Pierre. Yeah.
That's a great name.
That was him.
Now, was there anybody else
the guy
in the
that
porn
cleans
theater?
the theater.
There
is
was
the
all
unlucky
men.
dude.
It was all old
Oh,
men.
those guys are
That's
so
awesome.
sad.
And it was
Yes.
straight porn, and they were
It
sucking
was
each
straight
other
porn
off?
because I think that
Oh, it evens it out.
I think that back in the day, like in not early, but in like gay cruising culture, they'd go to straight porn
as
theaters
cover.
and suck off straight guys while they were watching straight porn in the theater. And then I think that those
that
guys,
doesn't really add up.
I think
Yeah.
those guys.
I think what you're
I
saying
think-
is gay men went to straight theaters to suck each other off.
Yeah.
They were
Or
sucking straight guys.
Whatever. So the guy, a guy watching it, they'd like cruise and try to find a guy that was
Right,
watching
right,
it and then
right.
suck him while he was watching.
You know what? I guess if you're jacking off, it's dark. Someone starts sucking your dick.
But it's clear that all
You
those
never
guys
have
were
to
like
see them.
in their 80s because they just don't understand how to use the computer.
Right.
So they still have
there
to
is
frequent.
something
No,
about
I think-
cruising culture.
I think they're doing it to have a good time. Those guys all could have sucked each other off in their fucking, in
There's
their
something
assisted
about the
living
danger.
facility.
There's a book called Times Square Red, Times Square Blue about all of the kind
It's
of
the only book Ian's read.
This is what Ian could be a professor of.
Yes,
Cruising 101 with
Give me the pipe.
with Mr. Fidance.
No, but there's like this whole culture about it where it was like these guys would develop these like unspoken relationships, much akin to Nick and Stav with the
Akin.
Toblerone.
Relax with a kin.
like an unspoken thing. Like they would
Yeah,
they'd
like
just
they-
see each other and
Yes.
suck and
Yep.
then leave.
Yeah.
And then shake hands?
yeah, and then they
was
would
there a firm
like, come
handshake
back
at the end?
together again, like a certain time every week or whatever, and like
That's
you know,
beautiful.
And then Giuliani push him out to the West Side
Puh.
Highway.
The bastard.
Yeah,
Where do they
suck
suck now?
Different theaters.
Yeah,
in,
still popping.
on 8th Avenue.
8th Avenue is the
There's
gay
a
spot?
Rambles up in Central Park is like a spot.
Nice.
I thought that's for
Penn Station.
I thought that's for calling the police on a black guy trying to bird walk.
She
Oh,
saw
is
him
that-
sucking
that was in
someone's
the-
bird?
Oh yeah,
So
wasn't
she
that
called
guy's
the
gay
police.
too? The black guy.
Yeah,
that
he
she
was
was
gay.
Yeah.
He was sucking.
Maybe he was-
sucking her dog's dick. And she was like, "Please stop! I'm going to call the police." And he was like, "Thank you."
Okay, Karen. Okay, Karen. You go ahead, Karen. Central Park is nice around there. Like the north side where it's like kind of wild.
Yeah,
It's like foresty.
I used to love going
It's nice up
when a
there.
blizzard hits and you go to Central Park,
Oh,
walk around
yeah.
the woods.
Oh, that's cute.
It's beautiful, dude. Right, I used to, dude. During the pandemic, on Sunday mornings, I would just ride my bike all the way up through Central Park, do
Hell
a bunch
yeah.
of loops. It was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
That's cute as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people know that Central Park is nice.
Yeah.
People don't say it enough.
No. You heard it here first, folks.
Should I move to Central Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You should just live in the.
In the
you should
park.
get like little pig ears or bear ears,
Mm-hmm.
and just live nude in the.
That's
Just
a good
be a
idea.
truffle hunter.
Get like the Homer Simpson welcome mat bathing suit.
Yep. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'll live in the fucking. There's a little restaurant there, right?
Oh, Tavern on the Green.
I'll live on Tavern on the
You
Green.
could be
Yeah.
a regular there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Should I get maybe I'll live in the Upper East Side, like a fucking old, like a bitch from The Housewives. Do the Housewives still live there?
I just started
I
watching.
thought about getting an Airbnb in like Gravesend or something for like a month
in South
sick.
Brooklyn.
What's Gravesend?
to just see like if move it, basically rent a place for a month, and it's like, can I live my life here?
What's Gravesend?
Probably can. It's just a place.
Yeah, I know.
It's where LMB Spumoni Gardens is.
Yeah, it's like near Coney.
Yeah.
It's like an
damn.
Italian, Chinese
Bensonhurst.
part of Brooklyn.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
yeah, because it's pretty far away,
Yeah.
but you're still in the city, and I could probably afford a house there.
You should.
Yeah, I
Why
should
not?
live
What's
there.
stopping you?
You're still in the city.
Would you
technically.
rent this place out?
No, he doesn't own
I
this
don't
place.
own this place.
Yeah, but you could,
What,
on the
sublet?
sly.
Just indefinitely sublet this while I own.
make a little cash.
While he's in an Airbnb in Gravesend.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he do that?
You got to keep your money moving.
That's true, dude. Now you're talking my language.
That's
Dude,
good.
that'd be sick. You go to Spumoni Gardens all the time.
That would be sick.
Coney Island in the winter, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck my ass. That's
That'd
kind
be
of how I
sick.
feel. Honestly, that's kind of how I feel about Astoria. Honestly,
What?
it's just like kind of far away, a little fucking.
Yeah,
little-
but the equivalent in Queens would be like moving to like Rego Park or fucking Jamaica.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
too much. That's too
Felix lived in Rego Park for a while by the Costco.
Yeah, but Felix is good. Like, just fucking, he can just he could live in the middle of New Jersey and be like, this is great.
Yeah. He's like, I can walk to Costco.
Yeah,
far. There's a Costco by me, bro. There's a Long Island City Costco.
It's a beautiful Costco.
Yeah, dude. It's right by the water.
It's a beautiful view. Of
I did
the
fucking acid
skyline.
there. I was crying on the fucking bench at Costco.
On your
Aw.
birthday?
It was one of the best days of my life. No, it was during the pandemic where I was like going crazy.
Oh yeah.
So I took mushrooms,
Mm.
and I was just like, I have to leave my house.
Yeah.
And I just took some mushrooms, and I was just like, I rode a bike around town.
Yes.
I took a city
were
bike.
you
and I was-
crying tears of joy? Or?
There were
I
tears
was
of
just gonna
joy.
ask, yeah.
There were tears of joy. I was thinking of how much I
I.
love my mother,
Oh.
and then about women in my life that I've loved. And then I was like, "This is, you know what? I'm glad that happened."
Yeah.
Like I was having like a retrospective of women that have loved me.
The last time I did mushrooms, I think I went to some gas station bathroom and I left, and there was like blood on the door that got on my hands, and I'm like, this is fucking. This sucks.
Yeah, dude. If something bad happened to me while I was on, actually, you know what? That same day,
Then I got a red light camera ticket.
wow, you were driving.
Yeah.
Fuck. You were driving on mushrooms?
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, it's mad easy.
I mean, that's the main reason I can't drink anymore is because
Yeah.
I couldn't stop driving.
Yeah.
I think
It's really easy when you're
yeah,
drunk.
you fucking like eat 5 grams of mushrooms, drive around once a year.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
Christmas.
the equivalent of
Drinking and driving all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
So you get it out.
Hanging out in one.
You just get it out of your
Yeah.
system.
Dude, I used to drink and drive.
Over
at
here, like you're honking at clouds. Like, get the fuck out of the way, pal. Get out of the way, Mr. Rainbow.
over to lose it, bud. Dude, I used to drink and drive and throw. This is I don't know what I was thinking, but I
The
was
red lights just turn into like Indian women doing belly dance with a dot on their head.
There you go, Ian.
There it is.
Yes, Andy. Good guy, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'd love
what
to
was-
see
what were you
Ian
doing?
wear a
What-
sorry.
You were about to say about drunk driving?
Oh, what? I would like throw glass bottles out the sunroof
Hell yeah.
in case I crashed my car off the side of the road, so people could find it like breadcrumbs.
Hilarious.
I don't know what the fuck it was like.
Yeah,
they wouldn't make sense.
They wouldn't find your car crashed on the side of the road otherwise.
Yeah, they
No,
would
no, like
follow-
off a ravine or so, like off
Yeah.
into the woods. Whoops.
They would follow the broken glass.
Yeah.
That's smart.
That's smart,
Yeah.
dude.
That's
Hansel and
smart as
Gretel.
hell.
Mm-hmm.
Hansel and Gretel. Well, that's fucking nice, man. What's been going on, Ian? What do you got going on? You said you're going to Skanks Fest.
Yes.
Dude, definitely check Ian out at Skanks Fest.
Skanks Fest. Fucking
You're gonna be in the woods Monday and Tuesday.
yes. I put in my spots at the cellar, and I'm going to say no.
That's what I
And
like
I'm
to
gonna
hear.
Come to the woods with you.
That's what I like to hear, brother.
Yes.
The cat's destroying your jacket.
Oh, come on, dude.
Aw.
Chill with my jacket, dude.
Heather,
The
cats
fuck
are
outta
so
here.
nice.
Heather, suck my dick, dude.
I got Samson a little Ghostbuster costume for Halloween. I'm so excited.
That's fucking cute.
Dude, Nick, you should put up
No.
shelves for the cat to hop on.
No.
Like carpeted shelves.
Yeah, I have them in my apartment. Remember you came over, checked them out?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. They love being up high.
Well, I came over. I mean, I saw them. I didn't come over to check out the cat shows.
Nah,
Right,
you came
yes.
over specifically to check them out. You were
No,
like, I
and
think
I
they're
think
cool.
I-
I want to see them.
At
Yeah,
the
you brought
time,
your
too, you
tool
were
belt.
in the middle of assembly. You had let the cat take over the apartment. There was a giant wheel in there.
Still
also.
is.
Do you live there alone?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. The whole place?
Well, my gal's moving in.
The fucking upstairs and the downstairs?
Yeah, man.
Look at you.
Yep.
Wow,
Dude.
Ian.
Living life.
Seriously, that's fucking nice, dude.
Gen- Gentleman
Living life
in
to
the city.
fullest. Huh?
You're a proper city gentleman.
I am, man.
What do you
I've been
use
in
the
the city
downstairs
almost
for?
longer than I was in Delaware.
It's fucking wild.
It's crazy, right?
Oh yeah, you went to college here, right?
Yeah. Since
Yeah.
2003.
2003.
Isn't that crazy?
Not even here for September 11th, fucking poser.
Not even 2 years later, and everyone I knew from Delaware was like, "Are you crazy?
Don't try
There's gonna
it.
be a
Don't try.
terrorist
Don't
attack."
try and get September 11th valor because you
What?
came in 2003.
No, he's making fun of the Delaware people.
Yeah,
No,
like
but he's-
everyone thought there was going to be like another terrorist
But
attack.
that's what he's saying. He's brave
Oh.
for coming.
Yeah, I would just stand at the base of the ground zero and be like, "Bring it on!" You should have seen me when they tried to bring that mosque in.
Racine was telling me the other day that his aunt wouldn't go to
Did
Atlantic
that ever
City
happen, by the way?
because
Did they
after
ever make
9/11.
did they ever make the mosque?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
That,
That
might
was
be the
crazy. That was
might
just-
be the only form of successful activism in the last 30 years is getting that mosque banned.
Yeah, is there a Ground Zero mosque now?
No,
That'd be awesome.
They
I wish
built the
there were.
Freedom Tower.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
was
draw-
that.
it's
It
a
was that
big-
or a
They
mosque.
built a
big
they-
mosque.
They built an 1,800 floor WeWork.
Yeah.
That's just probably empty right now.
Do you see they're building like the tall? They're doing the tallest building in New York. They're building a skyscraper that tops the Freedom Tower.
Wow.
No,
That's like a woke skyscraper. They're like it's a black owned skyscraper.
That's fucking
And
hilarious.
the press release for the thing is like, for too long, black people have been locked out of the skyline of New York City. And it's like, what is this? What does
Come
that even
on.
mean?
It's
All
like-
of the buildings are owned by like Chinese shell corporations.
Yeah, no one
yeah,
owns
like money
build-
laundering
yeah,
scams for fucking people from Dubai.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like a couple guys.
Yeah.
Just because one of them happens to be black, it's not like black people get to own those as a community.
that'd be so funny if black people try to like get an office in there. They're like, "We don't think so."
Well, you can apply.
No.
You can just apply that fucking woke shit to literally anything.
Yeah,
It's great.
the first.
Yeah, there's not enough black kids being molested by the Catholic Church. And we're gonna change that. And people are so brain damaged. They'll be like, "Well, I guess it is good.
Yeah,
It's bad, but if I mean, they should be represented."
It is true, man. That's why we got to get Ian to be a Catholic priest.
Yeah.
We know his tastes in men.
I wanted to when I was younger.
Oh boy.
The
used to-
chocolate church.
Love religion. I loved God so much.
And you were like you were looking for a cure, huh, Ian?
It's a nice pipe, huh?
Yeah, that's a great pipe.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
At the, I guess, what is it, Nat Sherman or whatever. They went out of business. It was a place on 42nd Street.
We used to go to the Amish market and get pipes, corncob pipes, handmade pipes.
Dude, fried chicken is what you want to get at the Amish market.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah,
They got some of the best.
What the
fried
fuck
chicken.
was that like conversation we overheard at the Amish market? Remember that, me, you, and George? We were
I don't-
outside.
I
There was
don't
those
remember the
There
conversation.
was like construction workers saying something really fucking funny.
I don't remember. I'll ask George,
Yeah,
but I don't remember it.
that was a great day.
That was a good ass day.
That fucking guy complaining about his wife.
Oh my god!
What happened? What happened?
That was the same trip. Oh,
was the
that
same
was
day,
a
dude.
great day.
What
dude.
happened?
We go to We went to the
We went
Amish
to
market.
got some fried chicken, hung out. Something happened with the construction workers. I can't remember. But
Can't
then we
remember that.
Ended up back at George's house, and I guess who's that? George's dad's friend.
George's dad, my friend George, was running basically a halfway home for cucked, divorced Greek men. What? Yeah, there's this old Greek guy that his wife, like
He just shows up at like 2:00 in the morning and he's reading over like a summit, like a divorce.
Yeah. We were all watching like we were watching like didn't we watch Two Straight Guys that day too? That video where the two guys fuck a blow up doll.
Yeah.
Two straight buds. Two straight buds DP a blow up doll.
Hanging out like straight dudes.
Yeah, and then we watched, I think, Terminator. We were watching some movie or something, and this Greek guy comes in, and he's like reading over like literally like the deposition or summons or whatever the fuck it was, and he was like, "No, I will. You will not take my kids from me." He was like, "It's at 2 a.m. There's just like 5, and it was like me, Nick, George. I think a couple of other friends were there.
And he's like it could not concern him any less that we're sitting like 20 feet away.
We're just right in front of
him. Watching gay porn. He's just like, it says that she does not like to fuck me, and that
she will not take my money.
Yeah.
It was so fucking funny, dude.
That's so
We're literally
funny.
just like, there's like 5 21-year-old strangers on the couch or whatever. We were young as shit, and it's just like doesn't give a fuck, dude. Yelling on the phone in the middle of the fucking night. And his wife went on vacation and she like fucked like the village like cop or something at the beach.
Your phone's ringing.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, play it, dude.
Who's calling your girlfriend?
No.
Can we talk to her?
My voiceover agent. I'm supposed
CESD?
No, KMR. I'm
No.
supposed to do
My agents they dropped me. Everybody, all my representation fired me.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're
If you
better
wanna-
off.
If you want to pass my name on.
You want to talk to Tracy?
Yeah, Tracy, what's up?
I
How's
think
the
my
pussy-
fucking
how's
commercial
the
agent
pussy
dropped me
doing? Yeah.
because I didn't want to do any gay ass fucking auditions.
I know. It's just.
Everything they give you is so fucking embarrassing.
I know. I
like voiceover shit. Voiceover shit's fun because it's like it's no pressure at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can have fun with
Yeah,
it.
voiceover's easy because you just fucking record it. It's not a
Yeah,
big
commercials are fucking gay because it's like they want to put you in like Skechers and like
deal. Yeah.
fucking, you know, like
They're like, we
other,
need a
like-
fat guy to be embarrassed.
Yeah, right.
In this tampon commercial.
I did one for Heineken last year where I had to be like a nervous guy.
Yeah.
How'd you do that, dude?
I had
Well,
to-
you do well in commercial. You're a good commercial actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did to get in there. I was like,
Yeah, because you're a caricature.
Yeah, but there haven't been any like auditions for that, or I haven't gotten any. Everything's on Zoom. Nothing's in person.
None of us are getting commercials ever.
No,
I know.
Seriously, no, because like every commercial now is just like a Chinese guy and his black husband and all their adopted kids.
Yeah.
There's no more white guys in commercials ever.
and you you have to wonder what Cheerios is up to because they were the start of it.
Yes.
Cheerios,
Dude,
all the commercials now just a baby in a bathroom being sexually assaulted while like eating chair
It's
on
a
the high
variation
chair.
of cuties.
Honestly, that was the one real social change that I observed after George Floyd was that every commercial became
Everyone has to have a mixed
became
family.
gay and mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
really all that
I don't really
happened.
pay attention to commercials unless it's a cell phone company and some woman that with,
For
with big
AT&T.
tits.
Yeah, that's true. That's the problem with watching sports. Is you fucking see commercials.
Yeah.
Did you
why
see
I
that
don't
lady
watch
went on the
sports.
news and she's like, people are harassing me because they want to fuck me.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they brought her to tears.
Learn how to take a compliment, toots.
That's right, Ian.
Well, maybe you can get your tits cut off.
That's a great point.
If you don't like it, maybe stop being in commercials.
Yeah.
So
Stop
true,
being so
brother.
hot.
Yeah.
Chop those. No, you
Ugg
can't.
yourself
I'm
up.
sorry.
I'll never be in a commercial. I got an angle for a Fox News show.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I would love that.
You should be the Conan O'Brien to Gutfeld's fucking Jay Leno, dude. You should be the edgy late show on Fox News.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
the new late night awards,
Yeah.
Mullen versus
And then when
Gutfield.
people are like, they'll say that you don't believe any of that shit. You're just doing it for money or whatever. You'd be like, yeah, absolutely. Who cares?
Yeah.
So do something about it. Why don't you cut your tits off? Cry about it.
Oh fuck.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. Well, hey, Ian, you got anything you want to plug, Chief?
Oh man, My Instagram, ianimal69.
There he is.
Thank you to everyone that's kind.
That's how you pronounce it?
So ianimal. That's
I
easier
thought it
to
was
spell. But it's
Ian.
Eanimal.
I always
But
say Eanimal.
It's Eanimal, but nobody
your
knows
name
how to
is
spell
Ian.
that. So it's ianimal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Eanimal69.
Nice.
That was my nickname in high school.
Hell yeah.
Animal.
Yeah, and my mom got me an Eanimal.
I guess it makes
vanity
kind of.
plate.
It sounds
Really?
It sounds more natural with like a mid-Atlantic sting on
Animal.
it.
Eanimal.
It just sounds like you're
Animal.
saying animal.
Because
Yeah,
I used
animal.
to eat like an animal.
Yeah, that's
on
why.
the cross country team. That's what
Yeah.
they call me. Yeah.
Not because you had sex with men like an animal.
Because he fucked a dog on the cross.
yeah. I kept losing races because I go into the woods to fuck animals. I got a bunch of road stuff coming up. Saratoga Springs.
Nice.
Where is that?
Poughkeepsie. It's up north.
it's
maybe
up
like
north.
2 hours.
It's where I
outside
saw
of
the
Troy.
dead.
I always get confused because there's Sarasota, Florida.
Yes.
So Saratoga Springs. I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, it's like
It's
I've been
Palm
there.
Springs does
Is
that
it
to
near
me.
What is it?
Niagara Falls?
They have a lake?
No.
No, it's
hold
not.
on, It's
No.
false. Don't. You don't want that getting out.
Come on,
there.
Ian.
Come on, Ian.
My bad.
Watch it,
Sorry,
dude.
guys.
Where is it
I've
again?
tried to get some voiceover
Ian,
work.
where is
Where
it?
is it?
I think Saratoga Springs is near Niagara Falls. Oh, shit.
There you go.
Sorry. Have I told you guys about my
Whoa, Ian.
Come
my
on,
favorite
dude.
country in Africa?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I was
Ian?
doing that. I was at this girl's house. She had a globe, and I was like just spinning it. Whatever.
No, tell it.
But it's like in front of you is a globe. I'm gonna spin it and put my finger on it, and you have to say the name of the country into a Zoom chat with your black boss. You've spent your life trying to get people canceled on social media, but now you're gonna say the name of this country.
You're gonna say it in the chat.
You're gonna say it to your black boss on Zoom.
Italy.
Live or die. The choice is yours.
Fuck. Well, thanks for coming, Ian.
Thank you for having me, fellas. It was so nice to hang out again. Thank you, everybody, for being so nice and coming up at shows and digging it and everything. I really appreciate it.
We
And,
love you, buddy.
Yeah, I love you, man.
Thanks for coming on.